Hello and welcome to the Marina Hills Animal Hospital Medical Moment. Today I wanted to talk a bit about separation anxiety. There are dogs who, honest to goodness, have a meltdown when their owners leave them. And it's really quite sad to see the consequence to the pet and also to their home sometimes. You can pick these dogs out of a crowd because they are what I refer to as a Velcro dog. They're constantly with their owner when their owners are home. And when the owner leaves, they truly have the anxiety attack. And the evidence is that they will often try to remove the barrier between them and their owner. That could be the back side of the front door. It could be a windowsill where they saw the car go around the corner, that kind of thing. There's several ways to help pets reduce their separation anxiety so they're not harming themselves and they can be more comfortable in their own skin. The first thing to do is to try to create separation between the owner and their pet when their owners are at home. So basic commands, sit, stay, and then stay there while I go here. You should be able to move from this end of the couch to that end of the couch without your pet going with you. Stay there should work, though it may take some practice. But creating distance, that's the first step. And if things are going well, you might even be able to leave your dog in the living room and be unattended when you go to the bathroom, for example. Once that has been worked on and improved through commands and positive reinforcement, the next thing is to try to make your departure less stressful for your pet. One way to do that is to recognize that there are often cues that you give that starts this ramping of anxiety for your pet. You likely get your keys, you may get your hat or your coat as you're getting ready to leave for the day or leave the house. If you touch those items but then sit down, then the ramp up to anxiety will help to be extinguished for your pet. So fake leave, but don't leave. Of course, the problem is you do have to leave sometime, and if you can find some amazing life-changing treat that your pet really enjoys and only give it to them on your departure, preferably something that takes a long time for them to enjoy. That could be a squeaky ball, that could be a rubber toy, that could be a twisted rope toy. If it's something that's consumable, you want to make sure it's safe for them to eat. And if you're not sure what that is, talk to your veterinarian about what that might be for your pet. But the point is, they only get that most amazing high value reward when you leave. The next thing to recognize is that when you depart, your pet with separation anxiety is truly having a panic attack. They think there is a T-Rex monster on the other side of the door that's going to eat you and they'll never see you again. When you come home, many of these dogs are just ecstatic. They think you are Lazarus up from the grave and they're turning themselves inside out. And they picture T-Rex saliva dripping off your coattails. And they're just manic. They're crazy happy to see you. If you come through the door and you match their energy, the dog's doing this and you're going, oh, it's so good to see you too. Unfortunately, that's a common response, but it reinforces the behavior. What you want to do is to encourage the behavior you want to see again. And if their high anxiety is met with exuberant greeting by you, you're basically reinforcing the behavior and reinforcing their fears. So my recommendation would be when you come through the door, you are the steely-eyed missile man that ignores crazy pants dogs until they calm down. And that could take an hour. But once your pet has calmed down, then you reward that calm behavior by saying hello. You say, that sounds impossible, Dr. Simon. How is that ever going to happen? In conjunction with a training program, there are times that medication can be helpful so that your pet can pay attention to the training that you're trying to give. And there are different drugs that are used in different scenarios, depends on the pet, what other medications they're on, what their current health status is. So ask your local veterinarian if there are medications that your pet would benefit from as you are working to train them to diminish their separation anxiety. Questions? Hearing none, have a great day.